Erasmus Plus project, Literary Heroes. Our story is Looking for Our Authors. Hi, I'm Miguel de Cervantes and I'm going to introduce you our story, Looking for Our Authors. The main topic is that it was a long trip where our characters, Peer Gynt from Norway, Don Quixote from Spain, the three goat brothers from Poland, Gibert from Germany, and Cuchulainn from Ireland were looking for their authors. Hi, I'm Miguel de Cervantes. I'm the writer of Don Quixote de la Mancha and I participate in this story, and now I'm going to introduce a summary of our story. It was the World Book Day and the students of the IES Ramón Giraldo were celebrating it. And suddenly there was an explosion. The literary heroes of Spain, Norway, Ireland, Poland and Germany got out of their books and they decided to visit their creators to know more about themselves. First, they decided to look for the writer of Don Quixote de la Mancha, because obviously they were in Spain, exactly in Villanueva de los Infantes, the village in which Don Quixote lives. After a lot of obstacles, they found me, Miguel de Cervantes, and Don Quixote started to ask me a lot of questions. For example, why he was in love with Dulcinea, why he was crazy, and a lot of more questions. After that, I answered him with very good answers, and then they decided to go to Norway to look for the creator of Peer Gynt. After a very confusing flight, they arrived in Otta. And they were visiting the song, and finally they found Henrik Ibsen, that was the creator of Peer Gynt. He started to ask him also a lot of questions, for example, why he was a liar, a womanizer, etc. And Henrik Ibsen also gave him very good answers. They decided to visit Poland to know more about the three goat brothers. They were in a little sailboat with a man, and they suffered a tempest. Finally, they succeeded, and the man who was with them said that he was the creator of the three goat brothers. They asked him a very important question, why they were bad at the beginning and finally they were good. The creator also gave them a very interesting answer. They decided also to change the past, and they traveled till the moment in which they were going to die. Finally they succeeded and they finally were alive. Now the literary heroes move to Ireland to know more about Cuchulainn. They traveled to Borrisokane, a very interesting village of Ireland, and they got inside of an ancient house, and suddenly they appeared in a Celtic village. They were asking everyone about Cuchulainn, but finally they knew that he didn't have any author. So finally a man told them the legend of Cuchulainn. And after that they appeared again in the present town. Finally, our literary heroes decided to go to Germany to know more about Gibert. They traveled to Sulbach Rosenberg, and they were into a castle and a strange man told them the legend and adventures and story of the German hero. Finally, they decided to come back to their respective homes, their respective countries. And when Don Quixote arrived in Spain, he decided to tell everyone in the high school how was his adventure and everything that he had with the literary heroes. And finally, the characters promised to meet again in 2 years, and maybe they will probably have an amazing adventure. Now I'm going to introduce the characters of our story. First, Henrik Ibsen and Peer Gynt from Norway.
Hi guys, I'm Henrik Ibsen and I'm a famous writer from Norway. I wrote Peer Gynt because I love drama and poetry. Now you must be wondering who Peer Gynt was, so I'll talk a little about him. Okay, so one day Peer Gynt decided to go to a wedding. There he met a beautiful girl. She was called Solveig, but she rejected him. So Peer Gynt helped the boy who was to marry another girl called Ingrid, but instead of helping, Peer Gynt cut Ingrid and they got away from the wedding. They arrived at the mountains and there Peer Gynt abandoned Ingrid, and she was so furious and full of revenge. So she accused Peer Gynt of kidnapping. Then Peer Gynt decided to go to the Spirit's King Palace. There he wanted to become a king. But when he realized that he had to do a lot of things, he decided to get away from there. So the trolls blackmailed him, saying that if he doesn't marry the princess, they will eat him. So Peer Gynt got away. And then he noticed that her mother died. So he traveled to Africa, and there he earned a lot of money, becoming rich, and a beautiful girl liked him because of that. So she abandoned him. Then Peer Gynt decided to come back home, and in Norway he met the Melter. The Melter said to him that if he demonstrates to be himself, he wouldn't have problems. But if he doesn't, he had to be melted with beautiful metals. So Peer Gynt looked for witnesses and he didn't find anyone. So Solveig saved him. And that's it.
Hi guys, I am Peer Gynt, a daring and a greedy teenager. I have the fantasy of being rich. Green is my favorite color. I was born in the year 1867 thanks to the writer Henrik Ibsen, who chose me to be the protagonist of one of his famous works. I had a very funny life, in which I was chased by trolls and I enjoyed great adventures. I think surely you will know more about me when you will be in the Erasmus Plus week. That's all.
Now it's the turn of the writer and the three good brothers from Poland.
Hello, as you know, I'm anonymous, so I'm going to tell you the plot of the Polish legend. Once upon a time, too many years ago, in an old village from Poland was threatened by the three goat brothers. One was very clever and the other two were silly. The three goat brothers were scaring the village until the most famous butcher of the town appeared and ordered them to leave the town. And now this butcher became a hero.
Hello, we are the three Polish goats. I am the clever goat.
I am the silly goat.
I am the silly goat.
Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo para darle la alegría y cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena.
Now it's my turn. I'm Miguel de Cervantes Saavedra, and I was born on the 29th of September of 1547 in Alcalá de Henares, and I died in Madrid on the 23rd of April of 1616 with the age of 68 years. I was a soldier, a poet, a novelist, and a playwright. My wife was Catalina de Salazar y Palacios, and my daughter was Isabel de Saavedra. I'm the most important writer of the Spanish literature, and I'm universally known for have written Don Quixote. It's considered the first modern novel and also is one of the most important of the universal literature. It is the most translated and copied book after the Holy Bible. And also I'm called the Prince of Wits and El Manco de Lepanto. That's because I fought at the Battle of Lepanto between the Spanish Empire, the Empire of Venice, and the Holy League against the Ottoman Empire to control the Mediterranean Sea. So I fought there, and I lost my left arm, as you can see. I chose La Mancha because I think that it was a very good route for Don Quixote, because it was an open space. Also because it was the route that I most knew, and because I wanted to parodize chivalry books, because the La Mancha didn't have many important cities, and also it was arid and plain. And it was completely different from normal adventures in those books. Also, I am the opposite of Don Quixote. That's because I had never traveled to another place, I lost my family very soon, and because I was some years in prison. So I decided to create Don Quixote free. And finally I decided to kill my character because I didn't want another copy for the work. I also didn't want to leave him alone in this world because I loved this character, and also because every good adventure novel don't finishes at all till the protagonist is dead. And now is the turn of Don Quixote of La Mancha.
Hello, I am Don Quixote de la Mancha, and I am the literary hero of Spain. I am a Spanish knight created by Miguel de Cervantes, and I travel through all La Mancha fighting for honor and for my love, Dulcinea del Toboso. But I'm not alone. I travel with my squire Sancho Panza and my horse Rocinante. We have been in many adventures, and we have fought in many battles.
Now is the turn of Cuchulainn from Ireland.
Hi everyone, I am the writer of Cuchulainn. But I am anonymous, so nobody knows me and my name.
Hello, I'm Cuchulainn, and I'm a very important person of Irish history. Obviously, I'm from Ireland. I only know one thing, and I know that my real name was Setana. Why? don't know. In this amazing trip, I want to know who is my writer. Also, I want to know more things, because I only know one thing more. And it's that in the past, I went to a party organized by Kulan. In this party, the watchdog had been attacked by a wolf, and I shot. But luckily, the bucket shot to Kulan's dog. For this reason, I offered to be the guardian of Kulan. And now my name is Kulan. Also, I was the best knight of my army, the Red Branch Army.
And finally, the writer and Hebert from Germany.
Hello, I'm Graf Guipard, Lien's writer. I'm wearing black clothes because I'm unknown. Anybody knows my name. I'm anonymous. I will tell you the story of Graf Guipard. Once upon a time, he was hunting the forest with his dog and with his horse, and then he got lost because he was really clumsy and my absence meant it. Then he didn't know where he was, so he was so confused and really thirsty. Finally, after running for ages, he found a water fountain and he drank from it. After that, he started to see that green area like beautiful, overwhelming, magic. It was amazingly special and he decided to live there. But he didn't want it to live alone, so he created the whole city. And he named it as Südwach-Rosenberg. After that, after some time, he was hunting again in the forest, but he was so clumsy, as I said, and he fell down off his horse. He hit his head and he was so injured, and 6 women who were washing clothes in the shore of the river found him. They cured him, saving him from death. He was so thanked and he didn't know how to show his gratitude. So finally, he incorporated 6 lilies flowers to the coat of arms of the city. These 6 flowers symbolize that 6 women. And nowadays, these flowers are still in the crest of Südwach-Rosenberg. So it's really interesting. That's everything, and I think that Graf Guipard was one of the best characters that I have ever produced.
Hi, my name is Graf Guipard. I am a count and I am the founder of Südwach-Rosenberg.